Your chair umpire for this match will be Mijana Veljovic from Serbia.
So welcome back to our coverage here live from the Domain Tennis Centre in Hobart, and it's first round action in the Hobart International continuing, and it's fantastic that it's part of the Emirates Australian Open Series here. And it is first round action continuing on centre court. It is the number 7 seed Alize Cornet of France, and she's taking on Denisa Allertova of the Czech Republic from Prague. Ranked 62 in the world is the young Czech. Just 22 years of age, and had a pretty good year last year. Made it through to the second round of all 4 Grand Slams, and looking to build on that this year as she gets her season off to the start. So as I mentioned, ranked 62 in the world, was ranked as high as 57 in September last year, and her opponent this afternoon here on centre court in Hobart is Alize Cornet from France, the number 7 seed. And she's had a terrific career, has the French woman, and a very popular player, ranked at the moment 43 in the world, but back in 2009 was as high as 11, 25-year-old. And she resides in Nice, and where she was born as well, so 173 centimetres, and been on the Pro Tour and the WTA Tour now, entering her 10th year. Started playing at the age of 4 after watching her brother play, and is a baseliner who has a very good backhand, and obviously being from France, her favourite surface is clay. But a very popular player, and has had a very, very good career to date. She'll certainly start as the favourite here this afternoon. 4 WTA singles titles in her career, 3 doubles titles, and just under $4.5 million in career prize money for the 25-year-old from France, who made it through to the 3rd round of the Australian Open last year, and the 4th round at the French Open as well. So great to have her here with us down in Hobart on a magnificent day. The breeze just starting to pick up a little, but beautiful conditions here. Currently 25.4 degrees, and as we go towards a maximum of 29, and as you can see, we're in for a mostly sunny day here this afternoon. The winds are northeasterly, and picking up to around 20 kilometres an hour a little bit later. But as you can see from the views on your television screen at the moment, magnificent day, beautiful blue skies down here in Hobart, and looking out onto the River Derwent there in the distance. It's just right on the doorstep of the city of Hobart. Population around 200,000, the capital city of Tasmania, and it's a wonderful venue and a great tournament, and good to see a good number of people here in the crowd. And crowd still rolling in. We've got plenty of action on the outside courts as well. We can tell you that Kiki Bertens has won the opening set in her qualifying match against Seppi de Roig of Paraguay, 7 games to 5. And Osaka of Japan just starting to run away in her game out on the court as well. Naomi Osaka of Japan, she's in action against Oceane Dodin of France. And at the moment, it's Osaka leading 6-4, 4-1, and she's at advantage there in the 6th game of the 2nd set as well. So at this stage, looking as though she will progress in the qualifiers as well. But here on centre court, the players just going through their final warm-ups on their serves. Cornet in the yellow, down the southern end of the court. Young 25-year-old from France against Denisa Allertova of the Czech Republic, 22-year-old. Mentioned earlier, she made it through to the 2nd round of all 4 Grand Slams. So good player and good year on the WTA Tour. And she'll be looking to kick off her 2016 campaign here against Alize Cornet, and would love to take out one of the seeds here in the opening round. So we hope you can stick around with our coverage. We'll be bringing you all the action throughout the rest of the day. We've got another singles game coming up this afternoon. That'll be Zarina Diaz of Kazakhstan. She'll be taking on the number 2 seed of Italy, Camilla Giorgi, a little bit later on this afternoon as well. That'll be our match for coverage after this match is concluded. There will be a doubles match, and then we'll be back for all the action this afternoon when Zarina Diaz of Kazakhstan takes on Camilla Giorgi of Italy, as we mentioned, the number 2 seed. Unfortunately, losing Sloane Stephens yesterday due to a viral illness. She's, as a precaution, pulled out of the event, and we wish her a speedy recovery and hope that she'll be well to take her place in the Australian Open, commencing, of course, next Monday at Melbourne Park, the first Grand Slam of 2016. Players just having a little drink, getting ready, and play about to get underway here on centre court at the Domain Tennis Centre in Hobart. We've certainly had some wonderful players over the years that have got their name up on the Champions Trophy. Kim Clijsters back in 2000 defeated Chanda Rubin to take out the event. Of course, Garbine Muguruza was the champion here 2 years ago, and last year Heather Watson was crowned the champion, and she'll be back here trying to defend her crown. This play gets underway. It's Allertova to serve. So good service game so far from the young Czech from Prague, 22 years of age. And that wind just starting to gust a little bit more. And an impressive opening game from the 22-year-old Denisa Allertova of the Czech Republic, winning the opening game to love against the number 7 seed. So we're up on a very elevated position here at the Domain in Hobart, just a couple of minutes out of the CBD. A beautiful setting, beautiful venue, and certainly been developed magnificently over the last years. And fantastic for Tasmania to have a WTA Tour event and a key event, a real lead-in event for the Australian Open, and some great players down here this year once again.
Alize Cornet.
So Cornet, 25-year-old from Nice in France, prepares to serve in the second game, opening set.
30 love.
A good long rally there. So Cornet, the first 2 points of her service game to take it to 30 love. And it might be the order of the match, this long baseline rallies. Good strong first serve down the middle. And Allertova, no chance there. Goes low into the net. Excellent return from Allertova. And Cornet holds serve, and it's 1-1 in the second set. So some magnificent tennis coming over the next couple of days. We're certainly looking forward to one of the real feature matches of the opening round. Eugenie Bouchard taking on Bethany Maddox-Sands of the United States, who's been on the tour a while now, and the former world number 30 Maddox-Sands, and she'll prove a real test for Bouchard. She's on the comeback trail after an enforced layoff, the former world number 5. Bouchard, a semi-finalist at the Australian Open and French Open back in 2014, and a finalist at Wimbledon. So looking to get back up in the rankings as she makes her return. And good tennis there from Allertova. Excellent first serve. And strong forehand down the line. Cornet going for the towel. As we mentioned, very warm conditions in Hobart today. Very bright conditions out there on the court too. And once again, excellent service game from Allertova. Very, very strong on the forehand side, so it leads 2-1 on serve here in the opening set of the first round match. And just having a look on the outside courts, Osaka of Japan has overcome Dodin of France in straight sets 6-4, 6-2. And the other outside court, Burton's now has opened up a lead on the Cepheid Roig of Paraguay after winning the opening set 7-5. Up a break in the second, leading 2 games to love is Burton's of the Netherlands. So just a reminder, coming up later this afternoon, there'll be more singles action here of the Hobart International. It'll be Zarina Diaz of Kazakhstan taking on Camilla Giorgi of Italy, who's the number 2 seed here this week in Hobart. That'll be coming up next for you here on our coverage from the Hobart International at the Domain Tennis Centre. It's Cornet who will be serving, and it's 1-2 on serve here in the opening set. Well played, Allertova. Certainly off to a very good start here. The youngster from the Czech Republic. Goes well long, so 15 all on Cornet's serve here. So a little window here for Allertova, who last year made it into the top 100 in the world for the first time. Was a runner-up at Guangzhou, where she lost to Jelena Jankovic in the final, and made 2 quarter-final appearances at Prague and Linz as well. So had a very, very good year. So double fault from Cornet, so 2 break points for the 22-year-old from the Czech Republic. And it just goes long. Allertova backhand, so 30-40, still a break point chance here for Allertova on Cornet's serve early in the first set. Another double fault, and that hands the game to Allertova, and first break of the match 3-1, but very poor second serve there. Cornet right into the base of the net. So as we mentioned, 2015 was a great year for Allertova, finishing in the top 100 for the first time, and played her first WTA main draw match in Luxembourg back in 2014. So she's had a great rise. She made the semi-finals in that tournament. And in actual fact, she lost to one of the fellow players down here, Annika Beck from Germany, the world number 58, who's also playing here this week. So real opportunity here for Allertova. She's off to a good start. Up a break, 3-1. Unforced error there into the net, so 15-30. Cornet really be hoping to put that service game behind her. Her number of double faults giving the break to Allertova. But, small chance here for Cornet to break straight back. 15-30. Well wide, so Brings up 2 break points for Alize Cornet of France. And it's out. Called by the chair umpire. The linesperson unsighted there. So Cornet breaks straight back, the French woman. And we're back on serve here at the Domain Tennis Centre. Allertova leading 3-2 in the opening set. Just checking some of the completed matches now from today. A little earlier today, it was Nara of Japan getting over the top of Hokenkamp of the Netherlands, 7-6, 6-3 in straight sets. Osaka of Japan has just taken out her qualifying match against Dodin of France, 6-4, 6-2. So she progresses as well. Some matches still to happen on the outside court today. Currently Burton's leading 4-love in the second set, and we're about to see some doubles action out on court Hard FM, and it's Kichenok of the Ukraine. The Kichenoks are taking on Kukalova of the Czech Republic and Shures of the Netherlands in the doubles. That's coming up very shortly. We'll of course keep you up to speed with everything that's happening on all the courts here at the Domain Tennis Centre on day 1 of main draw action, the Hobart International for 2016. It's Alize Cornet to serve, and we're back on serve here, serving at 2-3. Cornet happy with that excellent serve. Just middle of the day, the sun just in a bit of a tricky position. It'll be interesting to see Allertova how she handles serving down the southern end. Terrific forehands there from Allertova. Aggressive play once again. Cornet gets down really low on that forehand. Drifts well long from Allertova over the baseline, but, maintaining this aggressive approach in the opening stages of the first set. On that occasion,
Thank you, it's fine.
goes long, 30-15.
Wait, Alize.
So again, just drifting long there from Allertova, setting up 2 game points for the French woman. And finishes it off with an excellent first serve down the tee, and it's game to Cornet. She holds on to serve, so 3-all in the opening set. It's going to be Allertova now to serve. We saw Cornet in her last service game down the southern end really struggle. 3 double faults in that game, and the sun just creeping around, so the back of the grandstand. We'll see how the tall Allertova can handle that. once again, very aggressive play from Allertova. She's certainly come out here with a plan to really take it up to the French woman. Cornet ranked 19 places higher on the WTA rankings. And again, just drifting along, so a couple of forehands just going long, and but the aggressive mindset of Allertova, she's persisting with it at this stage. So 15-30, chance here for Cornet. So double fault, crucial stage from Allertova. So we've seen all the double faults so far at that southern end, but it brings up break point here for Cornet. 30-40, chance for 4-3 lead opening set. And backhand into the net, and there's 3 games in a row for the French woman. Alize Cornet out to a 4-3 lead in the opening set over her opponent here this afternoon, Denisa Allertova of the Czech Republic, the 22-year-old from Prague, currently ranked 62 in the world. As the fans continue to file in, and certainly plenty of tennis to look forward to for them the rest of this afternoon. We've got action, of course, on the outside courts. Beautiful weather, so great opportunity for the local fans down here in Tasmania to get out and see some fantastic tennis action. Some of the top players in the world down here in Hobart this week. We've seen plenty of the players getting out and about, checking out Hobart. There's a lot that happens this time of the year, the new year. Summer down here in Hobart, plenty of festivals, plenty of sporting action, and of course plenty of action out on the water as well. So we're coming to you live from the Domain Tennis Centre here in Hobart. Great to have you with us. As I said earlier, wherever you may be tuning in around the world, it's great to have your company. And look at that spectacular vision there coming from the Derwent River. Plenty of yachts out there enjoying a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Tasmania. It's been a very dry summer so far, and a lot of farmers looking for some rain, but we hope certainly for the next 6 days, 7 days that we have dry weather and get through some fabulous tennis here in Hobart. It's Cornet to serve, 4-3 opening set. So not a lot of movement of the feet there on that occasion from Cornet. He got down low, but it was very cramped, and unforced error there on the forehand. So love 15. Again, Cornet having some real struggles down the southern end. But, ball toss, ball going away from her there. and low into the net, so having some real problems down that end. Cornet had a very poor service game last time at that end, and down love 30 here. So Allertova jumping up and down there at the northern end. Chance for her here to break back. So good first serve on that occasion from Cornet. Certainly makes a huge difference if you can get that first serve in and get a nice easy free point. And that drifts well wide from Cornet, so Allertova just putting a bit of height into that return there. So Cornet certainly struggling with the ball height down that end, with the ball toss, and also the returns coming in high. So it brings up 2 break points for the Czech. One save, nice serve out wide, and forehand down the line. So perfect point there from Cornet. Still down a break point. Long, so back to juice, and frustrated Allertova there, seeing it as a missed opportunity, but it's still juice, so well and truly in this game, Allertova. But, good work from Cornet, getting it back. Forehand at the body there of Allertova, and it's an easy forehand put away there at the net for Cornet. So she's played 3 excellent points to bring up game point and maintain that break here in the first set. Backhand there from Allertova cross court, just forcing the pace, and Cornet not able to get that over the net, stretching wide there on the return, and straight into the net. So back to juice. Good point there from Allertova on that occasion. Brings up advantage and a break point. That it was all clear down that line, but she's just got that backhand. It's just gone wide, so that opportunity goes begging there for Allertova. Certainly controlled that point at error, and it's back to juice. Goes well long, about 1 metre long, so Cornet back to advantage.
Alize Cornet.
Yeah, well played. So Allertova just fighting hard.
Juice.
Back to third juice of this game. Look, very evenly matched, these two. Cornet from France, Allertova from Prague in the Czech Republic. Cornet 43 in the world, Allertova 62 at the moment. As mentioned, had a great 2015. Again, another poor second serve there from Cornet, barely making the net. And it's been the story of the match for her down the southern end so far in this opening set. So it brings back a break point for Allertova. Missed by a long way. Out wide, second serve. And that's well long, so another double fault. And it's game to Allertova. So 4-all with the opening set. And Cornet has her troubles serving down that end. A couple of double faults to finish off the game. As we mentioned, the wind has picked up a little, but it's a bit of a test at the moment for Cornet, particularly down that end with the sun, having some real issues with the ball toss. But it's Allertova to serve at 4-all opening set. Sense a bit of a chance here for Allertova. She's just starting to a bit of authority into this match, and has got Cornet on the back foot at the moment. 15 love. Bad ball toss on that occasion. It was well out in front, not much height on that toss, and Allertova frustrated with herself.
Thank you very much.
Error from Allertova, so it's back to 15-40. So chance for another break here, and that's been the pattern for the last few games. Allertova serving. So what started positively has ended disappointingly there for Allertova. A double fault, and that break, she's just given it straight back. And Cornet now 5-4 up in the opening set here of the women's singles opening round here at the Hobart International. Coming to you from the magnificent Domain Tennis Centre. And starting to see a lot of people just starting to make their way in. Headed for the shade in particular down the northern end. Beautiful vantage spot, a lovely little boutique tennis centre down here that's very popular with the players. Get looked after very well, and certainly enjoy coming down here and enjoying Hobart as we see the yachts out on the Derwent still. It's a magnificent summer's afternoon, heading for 29 degrees in the city. And as I mentioned earlier, we're just probably a couple of minutes out from Hobart with beautiful, beautiful views as we look from up high here at the Domain Tennis Centre in Hobart. For many years was all grass courts down here, and now we've got this magnificent complex, magnificent surface, same surface as Melbourne Park, the Australian Open, and of course a very, very important lead-in tournament for the ladies here as they prepare for the opening Grand Slam of the season next week in Melbourne at the Australian Open. It's Cornet to serve here for the opening set, 5-4. And with a spring and a step, she gets off to a good start. Good first serve, out wide, 15 love. Certainly far happier serving at this end. Good point from Allertova. It took a while, but she certainly had Cornet scrambling to get it back to 30-15. So well played, Allertova, coming in there and putting it away for a clean winner. Cornet goes for the towel. It is very warm, as we've mentioned. Marvellous backhand down the line from Cornet, and she clenches the left fist because that gives her 2 set points. Wonderful tennis. And a wonderful serve. And it is the opening set for Alize Cornet, the number 7 seed from France, over Allertova, 6 games to 4. So well played, Alize Cornet. She's had her struggles down that southern end, but very good last couple of games from the French woman, the 25-year-old. And she'll take a little break, as both players will. And Allertova will take heart, though. She's not certainly not out of this. She's been very aggressive and maintained that throughout the opening set, but a few unforced errors. Certainly just put Cornet's head just in front there at the last stage. So play to resume here, second set. Cornet taking out the opening set 6-4 with Allertova now to serve. Lovely backhand again from Cornet. Growing in confidence here, the Frenchwoman. Good start to the second set. And well long, so 15:30, Cornet. Opportunity here. What a great start it would be to the second set for the Frenchwoman if she can get an early break here against Allertova. First set to Cornet, 6-4. Winning the last couple of games. And off to a good start here in the second set. 15:30. Excellent tennis once again from the Frenchwoman. It certainly, as I mentioned, growing in confidence here on centre court at the Domain Tennis Centre. Break point for Cornet in the opening game. And there's the break. So Cornet on the board with an early break here. 1-love in the second set. Excellent start for her. So just starting to get on top here, Cornet. Good signs for the number 7 seed. Just look at our other seeds. Mona Bartel, of course, coming in now as a seed with a withdrawal of Sloane Stephens. We've got Monica Nicolescu, the number 4 seed. And great to have the number 3 seed down here as well. Dominika Sibulkova from Slovakia. Former world number 10. And of course, Australian Open finalist back in 2014, and has also been a quarter finalist at the French, US and Wimbledon as well previously. So great to have the 26-year-old Dominika Sibulkova with us here in Hobart this week. She'll be in action coming up in the next day. Joanna Konta will be her opponent, but it's Cornet to serve from the end. She's had a lot of trouble with. And that first serve well long. She looks towards her coach, frustrated. She's playing really well, but just really struggling on serve at that southern end. So a really important game. If Cornet can hold, she's lost her last 2 service games down that end. If she can hold here, she's really going to have herself well positioned as she tries to move towards a first round victory over Allertova. And that's well long, so 30 love for Cornet. It's just what she wants. She can have an easy service game here. Very good service. Very good first serve there from Cornet, so 3 game points. So just what Cornet was after, an easy service game, holds to love. And Cornet now 2 love here in the second set. So good signs for the French woman after taking the first set 6 games to 4. I can tell you that Kiki Bertens has progressed in the qualifiers. The Dutch woman winning 7-5, 6-1 over Sepid Roig of Paraguay. So good result there for Kiki Bertens. And at the moment we've got another qualifying match in the singles taking place, and it's Van Uytvanck of Belgium against Withoeft of Germany, and it's currently 1 love with a break to the Belgian Van Uytvanck. Serve long, 15 all. So Cornet not happy with the non-call of that serve. She thought it was long. It did look a little long at first sight. It's unable to challenge here, so the point stands, and it's 30-15 to Allertova. Good deep forehand there from Cornet. So back to 30 all. Wouldn't she love to get a second break here to extend it to 3 love in the second set? And it's long, so it's break point once again for the Frenchwoman Cornet. It's for 5 games in a row, so the wheel's just starting to fall off a little bit. Errors creeping into the game of Allertova. Beautiful forehand down the line. Cornet gets a second break, so it's 3 love here in the second set after Cornet won the opening set 6 games to 4. outside court qualifying singles action in the ladies. Van Uytvank of Belgium now up 2 breaks, so she's leading 3-love over Withoft of Germany in the opening set. So, as I said, we'll keep you up to date with scores throughout the afternoon. Our next game for coverage here at the Domain Tennis Centre this afternoon will be Zarina Diaz of Kazakhstan against the number 2 seed from Italy, Camilla Giorgi. So that game will be played a little bit later this afternoon after the match between Birrell and Wolf. They'll be taking on Bondarenko and Maria in the doubles following this match here. But great to have you with us. Live coverage from the Domain Tennis Centre. Day 1 action at the Hobart International.
Love.
Once again, Allertova, the aggressor, she seemed in control of that point, forcing the pace on Cornet, but errant backhand into the net, and it's 15 all. Excellent serve out wide again. So clench of the fist, Cornet. Confidence certainly growing. She's won 5 games in a row. 3-love, 30-15. Plenty to do for Allertova. And again, excellent point. First serve in, and an easy forehand there, and no answer from Allertova, so sets up game point. In bright sunshine here on the centre court of the Domain Tennis Centre here in Hobart. Just long from Cornet, forehand down the line. It's an excellent second serve, real swinging serve that just caught the line. Allertova fighting hard. Back to 40-30. Good point there from Allertova, so well played. Back to deuce. So Cornet, still some work to do here as she looks to go to 4-love. Double fault from Cornet. So from 40-15, it's advantage Allertova. So game point here. She's down a double break, but there's a chance to get one of those back. And an excellent return from Allertova, and a frustrated Cornet. He's given one of the service breaks back, so Allertova brings it back to 3-1, so just hanging in there. 62nd ranked player in the world, Denisa Allertova of Prague in the Czech Republic. Back on serve now. Excellent aggressive tennis from Allertova. Good first serve there. 3-1, 15 love. Disappointment there on the face of Allertova. It's a good serve, but it's a backhand into the net. 15 all. A lot of the fans here today sitting up higher in the grandstand just to get out of this really hot sun this afternoon. And a wild forehand from Cornet. That's long. Well, Cornet not happy again. Thought that ball was well out, hands on the hips, standing mid-court there, looking at the chair umpire, but it's not going to help. Very frustrated. It's 40-30 now. Allertova. Cornet just needs to get that out of her head. 1 point here, and it's back to juice, leading 3-1 in the second set. And forehand is well long, so Allertova, it's an important hold, so it's 3-2 in the second set to Cornet after she took out the first set 6-4.
Fine.
Yeah, well played point from Cornet, so she still has the advantage of a break, the French woman. But Allertova working her way back into the match. 3-2, 15 love for Cornet after winning the opening set 6-4. Drifts long. So 15 all here, things tightening up on centre court in the first round women's action. The number seed is under a bit of pressure here. Well played. And the crowd appreciating that. It was good work from Cornet. Finishing the point off well for 30-15. Played Allertova, good point, and Cornet just getting a bit frustrated here. She just picked up a code violation, couldn't quite hear in the effects mic what that was for, but certainly starting to get a little frustrated, the French woman. As Allertova fighting hard here from 3 love. It's now 3-2, 30 all. Another double, so that brings break point here for Allertova. Cornet into the coach's box there, very frustrated, particularly down that end. 30-40. Forehands long, so opportunity goes there for Allertova. So move to juice here. Big game, 6th game of the 2nd set. Key couple of points here for both players. Backhand into the nets. Advantage to Cornet. So 3 all or 4-2. It's I mentioned a very important stage of this match here. excellent first serve from Cornet. So 3 good points in a row. And Cornet prevails on serve, so she extends her lead now in the second set to 4 games to 2. New balls, and it'll be Allertova to serve. So opportunity there, break point to make it 3-all, but was unable to do so. And then a couple of good points in a row from Cornet, and she maintains that break. 4-2. To get more live singles action coming up to you here on our live stream from the Domain Tennis Centre this afternoon. A little bit later we'll have the match between Zarina Diaz and Camilla Giorgi, the number 2 seed. Good tennis from the Czech Allertova. 30 love. It's walking slowly back there, just taking a bit of a break. As we mentioned, very warm conditions here in Hobart today for the opening day's play at the Domain Tennis Centre. Beautiful conditions. 30 love. That's long, so good game here for Allertova, but she is down a break, so plenty of work to do for the 22-year-old from Prague. So good game from Allertova, and it's 4-3 at Cornet upper break. So Allertova must break either in the next game or the following service game to stay in the match. Coming up next, Birrell and Wolf taking on Bondarenko and Maria here on centre court. But our next match for coverage will be Zarina Diaz and Camilla Giorgi. First round ladies singles action here at the Hobart International on day 1. Magnificent conditions and beautiful day for tennis. Promises to be a very, very exciting week. Some tremendous players, highly ranked players, some great young stars of the future. And as I mentioned earlier, we've seen some wonderful champions here in the past. Heather Watson, of course, played with Andy Murray last week at the Hopman Cup in Perth. Garbine Muguruza, who was a virtual unknown a couple of years ago and now in the top 5 in the world. Won here in 2014. Elena Veshnina, 2013. And Mona Bartel winning in 2012. She's back in action here again this year, which is great. And also a former winner who we're going to see, Jamila Wolf, was victorious here in 2011, defeating Bethany Maddox-Sands, who has drawn Eugenie Bouchard in the opening round. That'll be one of the real feature matches of the first round here of the Hobart International. But it's Cornet to serve, 4-3, looking to try and get one game closer to taking out this first match. Yeah, real trouble there from Allertova. Smart play from Cornet. Defensive lob. And with the wind and the sun, the position that it's in, it caused a lot of trouble for Allertova. So good point, Cornet, 30 love. So easy put away on that occasion for Allertova. Takes it back to 30-15. And it drifts long, so 2 game points here for Cornet. Lovely forehand on that occasion from Allertova down the line, so it brings it back to 40-30. Of course, some great action coming up in Brisbane this afternoon as well. The men's singles final in Pat Rafter Arena at the Brisbane International. Roger Federer taking on Milos Raonic of Canada. That'll be at 7 p.m. tonight. What a match that'll promise to be. Another double fault from Cornet. He's had a few today. Back to deuce. And it's out. So advantage to Cornet for a 5-3 lead, and just a game away from passage into the second round. And that's wide, so game to Cornet. So the 25-year-old from Nice, just a game away now from a place in the second round, 5-3. Now, in case you missed the results last night, Victoria Azarenka ended a 2.5-year drought with the title at the Brisbane International. The former world #1 defeating Angelique Kerber 6-3, 6-1 last night at Brisbane to claim the Brisbane International crowns. As we mentioned, 2.5 years since she's last won on tour back in Cincinnati. So well done to Victoria Azarenka. point, Allertova. So if she can just hold here, it's 30 love. Cornet will have to try and serve out the match, and she'll be doing it from the southern end where she's had all sorts of trouble this afternoon. So the pressure will be on Cornet. If Allertova can just hold here. 30 love. Backhand low into the net from Allertova. So 30-15. Cornet would dearly love to finish it off here. Nice forehand there from Allertova. Good point. Appreciated there by her coach in the corner. And the youngster from Prague in the Czech Republic just hanging in there at the moment. 40-15. Beautiful return there from Cornet. Clenches the left fist. So still game point for Allertova. 40-30. Must hold. Really short return to serve there. And an excellent outright winner there from Cornet. So a good couple of points from the French woman. Is it back to juice? Just 2 points away from the match. So serve out wide. So real chance here for Cornet. That's wide. Good second serve from Allertova. Into the net, so Allertova holds. So 5-4. So the ball, so to speak, back in the court of Cornet. She will serve for the match from the southern end. And what an opportunity for the French woman. If she makes it through to the second round, she will play a qualifier. The qualifying match, of course, still in progress here at the Domain Tennis Centre. And two of those qualifiers will be pitted against each other in the opening round, and we'll take on the winner of this match, Allertova versus Cornet. Van Uytvanck of Belgium has taken the opening set against Withoft of Germany, 6-2, so just about to start there in the second set. Mentioned the men's singles final, the Brisbane International, coming up later on today, 7 p.m. tonight. Roger Federer and Milos Raonic, the Canadian. Had a fantastic year in 2015, and of course Victoria Azarenka defeating Angelique Kerber of Germany last night to claim the Brisbane International, ending a 2.5-year drought for the Belarusian. So well done to Azarenka, taking some good form and confidence ahead of the Australian Open next week. So Cornet to serve, and serving for the match. Drifts long, so back to 15 all. Couple of good first serves though there for Cornet. It has been an issue for a ball match down this end, and just to make life worse for her, she bounces a ball, it comes off her foot. So one of the ball kids there to give her another ball. 15 all. Just drifted wide, the wind just taking it. It's northeasterly blowing here at the Domain Tennis Centre, and it looked good, but just the last moment, just drifting wide. So 30-15, 2 points away for Cornet. Cornet on that serve. Again, a poor first serve. Excellent shot there from Allertova. So 30 all. 5-4. What a great chance here for Allertova. 5-3 down, a chance to was down a double break, 3-love in the second set. Here's a chance, 5 all. And the serve was long. Cornet looks at the chair umpire, but definitely long. And that one well long as well. So break point for Allertova. Another double for Cornet. 30-40. Great opportunity here for the young Czech. Allertova. And there's the break. So well done, Denisa Allertova of the Czech Republic. Great effort. 5 all now in the second set after being down 3-love. Double break. She's fought very hard as Allertova, and now back on serve. Allertova to serve at 5 all, second set. Just drifts long, sliced forehand, and the wind taking it, blowing it just long. So 15 all. Allertova serving. Gutsy comeback here. And that's long too, 1.5 long. So just like that. Opportunity again for Cornet here. It's been the pattern of the match so far. It's been pretty tight for the most part. Up and down. 15-30. Poor forehand there from Cornet. It's, under no pressure. Into the net. So some nerves coming into play. Excellent forehand. And that cry you heard was Cornet. Very pleased with that. It was a good first serve, but played right into the forehand of Cornet. Outright winner down the line. Sets up break point for the French woman. So Cornet breaks straight back the number 7 seed, and she gets that break, and it is 6-5 here in the second set. So for the second time this afternoon, Alize Cornet come back on court, will be serving for the match, but this time from her much preferred end. So let's see if she can do it this time. The women's singles, first round action here, and we've got other matches in progress on the outside courts as well, of course. And it's 1-1 in the second set of the qualifying match between Van Uytvanck of Belgium and Vithoeft of Germany. The Belgian winning the first set 6-2. It's 1-1 in the second. And in the doubles, it is the Kichenoks from Ukraine doing it very easily over Kukalova and Shores at 6-3 and 5-2. So serving for the match there on the outside court on the court Hart FM. And as I mentioned, Van Uytvanck of Belgium, leading Vithoeft of Germany 6-2 and 1-1 in the second set on the Events Tasmania court. So Cornet makes her way slowly. Warm conditions here in Hobart this afternoon. She gathers herself. Let's see. Second chance to serve out the match. Can she do it on this occasion and book her place in the second round? She's done all match, Allertova. She's just maintained that aggressive, been very brave, and very good forehand there. So first point, all important first point. Love 15. Nicely done, Cornet. Good first serve. Easy little backhand there. A short return from Allertova. So 3 points away is Cornet. Long, so 30-15 now for Cornet. You can hear in the effects mic the wind picking up further. Flying around 20 kilometres an hour now, so conditions a little bit tricky on the centre court. And return from Allertova is long, so that brings 2 match points for the number 7 seed, Alize Cornet, 40-15, 6-5. Just wide. Forehand is just in, so Alize Cornet, the number 7 seed from France, comes out on top of Denisa Allertova of the Czech Republic and takes the match in straight sets, 6-4, 7-5. So Cornet will now move through to the second round, and her next opponent will be a qualifier. So she'll enjoy now a couple of days off and head into the second round later this week here at the Domain Tennis Centre. Don't forget, more great tennis action coming for you later on this afternoon here from Hobart. It'll be Zarina Diaz of Kazakhstan and Camilla Giorgi, the number 2 seed from Italy. So we hope you can join us for that, and that'll be coming up in a little while following the conclusion of the doubles match. And we're going to cross down to Michael Maney very shortly, our court announcer, and he'll have a chat with our winner this afternoon. So we'll cross down now to our centre court announcer, Michael Matey, and he's got our winner in the opening round, Alize Cornet.
Alize, congratulations. A good victory. It was hard fought, but how did you think it went?
Well, it went really, really well. I was expecting a tough match against her because we played twice against each other and we have 1-1 in the head-to-head. So it was a good match actually. I got a little bit tensed at the end, but I could close it out, and I'm very happy that the journey continued here in Hobart.
And a couple of little line calls, a bit of frustration, that gets the better of every tennis player, but you managed to overcome that and really focus on what was a pretty tough match.
Yeah, we don't agree all the time on the marks, but that's part of the game, and you know, you have to stay focused despite everything, and that's what I did. I did a solid match, and well, I'm just happy. I hope I can play the same level in the second round.
And you've had a bit of a look around our fair city, Hobart. What do you think of it?
Well, it's my third time here in Hobart, so I know pretty well the city. I know a little bit the restaurants around. I went on the harbour, and I went to run a little bit around. So it's very nice, very wild. That's what I like about here, is it's very quiet and you can relax before the craziness of Melbourne. So I'm happy that I can stay a few more days.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks all.
Alize Cornet.
Michael Matey down there on centre court. Great chat there with Alize Cornet. So, of course, as mentioned, we'll be back a little bit later this afternoon. We hope that you can join us on our continuing coverage here, our live stream coming to you from the Hobart International at the magnificent Domain Tennis Centre here in Hobart. It's been terrific to bring you all the action so far. Just to bring you up to speed, the two matches completed so far today. The ladies' first round action, Margarita Gaspayan defeated Australia's wild card, the 17-year-old Madison Inglis, in straight set 6-4, 6-3. And as you saw just a moment ago, Alize Cornet, the number 7 seed from France, defeating Denisa Allertova of the Czech Republic 6-4, 7-5. But until a little later this afternoon, when we come back for Zarina Diaz and Camila Georgi, it's Rick Fontaine from the Hobart International. Thanks very much for your company, and we'll see you soon.
Of the tennis complex, you need ticket number 61. So ticket number 61. Have a look at your tickets. Ticket number 61 for the guided tour. Ticket number 32 for the lucky lunch. Now, you need to meet our lovely girls down here just under the scoreboard. And if you have those tickets, just wander down there and they'll give you all the details of your lucky lunch and your guided tour. Put your hands together once again for Alize Cornet, winner in the first round here at the Hobart International.